You would be very much familiar with the head knocking gesture we do to Lord Ganesha, which involves us using the fist to knock on the head multiple times in varying patterns. So, what is the pramana to this? We have a reference of shloka in the Shaiva Agamas, which instructs us on the accurate method to perform this kriya. Let us see the shloka first. Yatra yatra kriyarambhe muštibhyam मूर्ध्निदेशिकः vinayakam namaskritya kuttanam panchavarakam amritam yat sushumnayam saritamiva sagaram mooladharastha vignesham prapya karma shubhavaham हस्तौ तु वामसव्यौ च मुष्टिमुद्रां प्रकल्पयेत् मध्यमाङ्गुलिभिश्चैव मस्तके सम्प्रताडयेत् मस्तकस्थामृतेनैव शरीराङ्गानि सेचयेत् अमृताप्लावनेनैव विघ्नराजप्रियो भवेत्. So we look at the meanings to this. Yatra yatra kriyarambhe. Yatra yatra, whenever. Kriyarambhe, kriya arambhe. Whenever there is a beginning to a ritual. Mushtibhyam murdhni deshikaha. With both the fist, mushti means fist, mushtibhyam, with both fist, murdhni, the head, deshikaha is the acharya or the teacher. Vinayakam namaskritya kuttanam panchavarakam. Vinayakam, Lord Vinayaka, namaskritya, namaha kritya. Kuttanam panchavarakam. Kuttanam, to knock, panchavarakam, 5 times. So the knock is done 5 times in order to offer a namaha to Lord Vinayaka. Hastau tu vamasavyacha mushti mudram prakalpayet. So the mushti mudra should be done with both the fist. And how do we exactly do this? Madhyamangulibhischaiva. Madhyamangulibhihi. Madhyamang. So using with the middle interphalangeal joint, with the proximal interphalangeal joint protruding, we flex all the fingers. And we enclose the thumb. First we flex the thumb, and we enclose the thumb by flexing all other fingers. Madhyamangulibhihi, madhyamang. So we make sure that the proximal interphalangeal joints of the fingers are protruding. And remember that it should be only of 3 digits, the index finger, middle finger and ring finger. The little finger should be placed at a plane lower than the mentioned digits. So this is the mushti mudra that should be employed. And we have to knock 5 times. Kuttanam panchavarakam. Mastake sampratadayet. Mastake sampratadayet. We knock on the head. And where exactly? It is behind the level of the ear. So I would like to hit here, basically. Right? At this part of the head. Behind the level of the ear. Top. Okay, and it should be 5 tough knocks, solid, rigid knocks. Okay, and it should not be mild. Now, does that conclude the kriya? No, there is a visualization we do. In Shaiva Tantra or in any Tantra, there is a combination of bhava, kriya and mantra. We looked at the kriya. Kriya meaning the way you perform the physical ritual itself. So we know that we use the mushti mudra and knock 5 times on the head behind the level of the ear. Bhava, what do we visualize? Amritam yat sushumnayam saritam iva sagaram. We have to visualize a pot of amrita or divine nectar, which is situated 12 angulas above the crown center. That is called the Dvadashanta. 12 angulas would give a rough estimate of 24 centimeters. 1 angula is the distance between the crease you see here and the crease you see here in your index. So if you take the middle phalanx, the upper crease and the lower crease, the distance between that is said to be 1 angula. So 12 times of that, you visualize a pot at the Dvadashanta. That is the seat of the absolute consciousness. So you visualize the seat, and as you hit 5 times, 2, 3, 4, 5, with the 5th knock, you should visualize the pot getting collapsed with your knocks. As it collapses, you visualize the nectar flowing through your Sushumna Nadi. So if the Sushumna Nadi is a subtle, pure channel, just imagine a pure tube which runs along your vertebral column. So the Amrita flows should be visualized as a flowing river. Saritamiva Sagaram, like a river which merges into the ocean. And where's the point of mergence? At the Mooladhara Chakra. Mooladharastha Vignesham Prapya Karma Shubhavaham. So Mooladhara Chakra's presiding deity is Lord Ganapati. The location of the Mooladhara can be mapped to a surface anatomy of the perineum. So just visualize that the tube begins here and ends at the perineum, at the base of your vertebral column. Mastakasthamrite neva sharirangani sechayet. So this is just an expansion of the verse. So it is just to stress that as you knock, visualize that you topple the pot and the Amrita flows through your vertebral column down to act as an abhisheka, a ritualistic bathing to the Lord Ganapati who resides in the Mooladhara Chakra. Amrita plavanenaiva Vighnaraja priyo bhaved. So with that abhisheka, with that nectarine flow which baths Lord Ganapati, he is pleased and he blesses all your tasks to be successful. Prapya karma shubhavaham. We have seen Kriya, Bhava. Now we will go into Mantra. What is the mantra that you recite as you do this Kriya? It is the popular Shuklam Baradharam mantra, which goes as Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Let us go into a brief meaning into this mantra. Shuklam Baradharam. Shukla Ambara Dharam. Shukla means white, Ambara means garment or dressing, Dharam to wear. So one who wears the white garment. Vishnum Shashivarnam. Vishnum, all pervasive. He is all pervasive. Shashivarnam, Varnam color. Shashi means the moon. He appears radiant like the moon, lustrous as the moon. Chaturbhujam, with 4 arms. Prasanna Vadanam, Prasannam, gracious, beautiful, kind, compassionate, Vadanam, face, with the appearance of pure compassion, pure grace, something so beautiful. Dhyayet, I meditate on that form, on that Lord. Sarva Vignopashantaye, Sarva Vigna, all obstacles. Upashantaye, I dissolve them, I destroy them. So this is what it means. I meditate on the deity who has a very pleasing, gracious face, who has the brilliant hue of the moon, and who wears white garments. Meditating on him thus removes all the obstacles.